This will be part 2 of editing product. Now, if you want, you can write the code here above, but what I will do, it will be crowded. So below this, I'm just going to write PHP code. Here I will check if is set. Now we don't have to pass get request, we have to pass post. Inside this, I will be passing edit product. If this button is clicked, then only we have to update the product. Now one by one, we will access all the values from input field. So scroll up, copy all these variables, and inside this I will be pasting. Now we are accessing the data from the form. In place of row, what we should be passing, let me select. I will be passing post request. Price, I will bring on top. Now in this way, from input field, I will be selecting all the data and I will be assigning to this variable. For images, we are not having post. Here I will be passing files. Same thing, copy, paste and paste. And then inside this, what we have to access? We have to access the name. Same thing, I will copy, paste and paste. Till here, everything is fine. Then I will be creating temp1 is equal to $files. Copy this, paste, product image 1, and inside this we will pass temp name. Same thing, copy. Next, temp 2, product image 2, temp 3, product image 3. Okay, I have not done any changes. Directly from input field and new images we are just going to access. For safer side, let me pass new. Here also I will be passing new, and here also I will be passing new. Now what I will do, I will be checking if this product 1, product 2 or product 3 is empty. If it is empty, that means admin is not updating the images. Whatever old existing images we are having, that images should be present inside the database. So here I will check if product image 1, if it is equal to empty, then in that case what I will do, I will assign product image. Okay, whatever we have fetched from the database, this variable will be holding that value that I am just going to assign to this product image 1. Else, what I have to do, move uploaded file. Inside this, I will be passing temp1. Then I will be passing the path product images. Then variable product image 1. Let me copy and paste. Okay, that's it. If this is empty, whatever old image we are having, that we are going to assign. If this is not empty, whatever new image admin has updated, that will be uploaded inside the folder and that name will be present inside the database. Now same thing, I will copy below this paste product image 2, here also 2. Next temp 2, I will be passing 2. Now below this paste product image 3, 3. Here also 3, temp 3 and finally image 3 new. Below this, I'm just going to write my query. First, let me come to database. I will copy all these values, copy, and here I'm just going to paste. Write the query statement, write the variable update is equal to connection prepare method update, which table, update products table, set product title is equal to question mark, product description is equal to question mark, product keywords equal to question mark, category ID, question mark, product image 1, question mark, product image 2, question mark, product image 3, question mark. Then finally, product price, copy, paste, question mark, where product ID is equal to question mark. Only for that particular product we have to update, not for all the products. So I have written simple update query. Next thing, we are just going to bind, update, bind param. Title is string, description, keyword, occasion ID, category ID, product image 1, 2, 3, and price is double. And then finally, we are having product ID, which is nothing but integer. With what values we have to bind? We have to bind with these values. First, product ID. Next, description, keywords, occasion ID, category ID, product image 1, then 2, and then 3. Then product price, and finally product ID. Product ID we have stored inside the variable edit ID. I hope you are aware from where we are getting this edit ID. You can see we are checking if this is set, then whatever value we are having, we have stored inside the variable. So from there, we are just getting access to this product ID. Then create one variable, run is equal to update execute. Execute the query. That's it. We don't have to access any information directly. We are just going to execute the query. Below this, I will be checking for the condition. If this run is successful, then what I will do, just come to insert product, come here, copy this echo. Inside this, I'm just going to paste. Here I will write product title, updated successfully. After updating, admin has to redirect here. Admin should be moved to view products, else come here, copy, paste, error updating product. That's it. Lot of times we have seen this kind of logic. So at this point, you should not be having any issues. Now come to project, refresh once. I will only pass treasure 1. Here, D1, memory. I will also pass birthday gift. I will select gift hampers, birthday, price. Let me pass 299. Okay, images, I will keep as it is. Click on update product. Product memory treasure 1. You can see here also new updated title is shown. Updated successfully. Okay, 2 times I have displayed successfully. Let me just remove. Inside insert product also. Okay, only once. Now come here. Just focus on this memory treasure and this images. Refresh once. Title is updated. Description, we are having issue. Keywords, successfully we are able to update. Occasion ID, category ID, we are having issues. Whatever previous images we are having, those are present, and also image is updated. And also price is updated. Now let us fix this. We are having issues on product description, occasion ID and category ID. Now if I just refresh, here I am having entire thing. Let me just come to home page, remove, click on this. Here I am having updated. Click on this view. Okay, description is not displayed. I am able to get the image, and if I just filter this one, that particular product is not displayed. Why? Because for occasion ID and category ID, we are having 0. Let me check what is the issue. Okay, just come to product description. Here you can see while selecting, we have passed product description. Now let me just scroll up. Inside this text area, you can see for name. Now this is fixed. Just come to category. Here name, I have passed product category. But below this, I am passing category ID. So here, let me pass product category. And for occasion, let me scroll down. I have passed product occasion. So same thing, I'm just going to paste. Okay. So that is the reason we were not able to access. Now come here, refresh once, click on this memory, edit. Now just come to project. Here we are having warning because it is not able to access the values which are empty. Now what I will do, I'm just going to update. I will write test memory, category, this one, occasion, price, let me change to 399. Images, I will be leaving empty. Click on update product. It is updated successfully. Now here also you can see price is updated. Whatever we are having, that is updated. Now if I click on edit, that warning will be gone. I am having test memory, category is displayed, and this occasion is also displayed. Now I'm just going to refresh. Description is changed. Now it is having access to category ID and occasion ID. Now Admin is able to edit the product, but what I will do, I will just change this one. I will select this image, open, click on update product. Product is updated successfully. Now you can see in place of that box, I am having this crunchy. Now again, if I click on this, rest two images will be present and only this first image which I have updated, that will be changed. And inside the database also, you can see product name, whatever current image name we are having, that will be updated. Successfully, admin is able to edit complete product. We are done with inserting product, viewing product. Admin is able to edit the product. Now last functionality we are left is deleting product.